Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Oja Hareshiva, and in this video I'll be talking about a story. A romantic story between two strangers, unhappily married in their own life, met in Yalta for the first time and started an affair. Initially, which was just a casual affair, ends up being romantic love story. Yes, I am talking about Anton Chekov's one of the most famous short story, Lady with a Dog. Anton Pavlovich Chekov was one of the most famous Russian playwright and short story writer. He is among the three important figures who started modernism in theatre along with Henrik Ibsen and August Steinberg. He was a doctor by profession but supported his family by writing short stories. He has written plays as well as short stories, but he is highly acclaimed as short story writer by critics. His several stories have been featured in Indian television series named Katha Sagar in 1986 and Chekhov Ki Dunya in 1990. He has written many short stories. Among all of them, his Lady with a Dog is very famous and praised by critics. So let's dive into the storyline. Story starts with Von Dmitri, who in Yalta enjoying a fortnight. He is a middle-aged man in his 40s and has two daughters and a son. He is unhappily married. His wife is a tall woman with dark eyebrows and said herself intellectual, but Dmitri on the other hand secretly considered her unintelligent. He called the woman a lower race, but in fact he is most comfortable among the women. One evening, he was taking his dinner, he saw that lady with the dog slowly come up to take the next table. It seems that she is married, but here he is alone in Yalta. He calls her dog in order to start the conversation. After the dinner, they walked and talked of the strange light on the sea. He told her that he has degree in arts but works in the bank. She also tells him about her birthplace and revealed her name, Anna Sergeyevna. A week had passed since they had met. They started spending time together. One evening, they were in the hotel room. Dmitri was very much pleased with her unaffected, naive nature. He looked at her and thought different types of people one met in life. He remembers from the past memories of different women he encountered. Some were beautiful, cold, greedy, unintellectual, but Anna is somewhat different person. Anna is looking sad though. She thought herself a sinner for having an affair with Dmitri. Anna is also unhappy in her own marriage, but she thought that she has deceived her husband and doubts that Dmitri doesn't respect her. Dmitri comforted her, and they both drove to Orienta. They started meeting every day at 12 o'clock. Dmitri was very passionate in his love, while she was often passive and continually urged him to confess that he did not respect her. They were expecting her husband to come, but a letter came from him, saying that there was something wrong with his eyes and he wants her to come home as quickly as possible. Anna gets ready to leave. She is sad but did not shed tears. She said to Dmitri, "Don't remember evil against me. We are parting forever." Dmitri returned to Moscow and started his routine life there. He thought that he would forget Anna, but more than a month passed and everything was still clear in his memory as though he had parted with Anna only the day before. He could not share his feelings in his home or bank. He was fed up with the uninteresting people, senseless nights and uneventful days, useless pursuits, and the conversations always about the same things. He felt he is in madhouse or prison. In the holidays in December, he prepared to set off for S, where Anna was living. He reached there and inquired about Anna's lodging from the hotel. Dmitri went there without haste, but didn't meet her at this moment, thinking that her husband might be at home. He prepared to go to the operetta, hoping that Anna would also come to the show. She does come to the show with her husband, home at Yalta in the rush of bitter feeling she had called a flunky. When in the interval her husband went away to smoke, he came up to her. She glanced at him and turned pale. She got up and went quickly to the doors. Dmitri confessed his love for Anna and also confessed that she is very unhappy in her own marriage and was thinking about him all the time, but she convinced him to go back. Anna swears to come in Moscow to meet him. Anna began to come to see him in the Moscow. She used to stay at hotel. Dmitri would go to see her and no one in the Moscow knew about her. He was living two lives. One was open, seen, and known by all, and other one was kept in secrecy. Dimitri went to meet Anna at hotel. Anna opened the door, but she was looking sad. She was crying because they had to meet in secret and hiding themselves from people like thieves. Dimitri feels hesitation for his grey hairs. He thought when he was young, he got acquainted with many women, but he never felt love for them. But now, when he is in old age, he fell in love for the first time. He felt profound compassion. He wanted to be sincere and tender. Love had changed them both. He told Anna not to cry. They would definitely find solution to this problem of living away from each other. It was clear to both of them that they had still a long road before them and difficult part of their lives had just begun. And this is the end of the beautiful story, Lady with a Dog. If you haven't yet subscribed my channel, please subscribe it for more videos like this. Thank you.